Hey there YouTube, what's going on? This is Ryan Knows Tech with techinforum.us, and we're going to be taking a real quick look today at FaceTime for Mac. I made a video about this probably about 2 months ago now with the beta, went over some of the features, gave a little demo with the iPhone, and it's been, as I said, a pretty decent amount of time since then. The app is now completed. It's in the Mac App Store. It's actually $1. A lot of people complained about that because the beta was free to, I think, anybody from Apple's site. But now it's $1 in the Mac App Store. I believe the beta still works as of right now. So between the beta and the current version, even though I've only used it maybe 5-10 times with the beta and not much more since then, there's not a big difference. So really, you don't really need to upgrade to the final version until the beta doesn't work anymore. And again, I don't know when that is since I do not have the beta installed anymore. Anyhow, the icon's down here. It hasn't changed. Real quick, just click it and you're going to be able to see me in a second. There I am. Hello. Up in the top, I guess I'll just leave that video feed on, but up in the top you've got some options. You've got your FaceTime, you've got About FaceTime there. Preferences, we'll take a real quick look in here, see what that looks like. You can turn on or off FaceTime, set up your account email, which is where people call you if they want to FaceTime you, and then you've got, you can be reached for calls at here. Done. Real quick preferences pane there. Back over to FaceTime. You can turn FaceTime off if you don't want somebody calling you and your camera's on and you're doing something you shouldn't be, I guess. Services, I don't know what this is, honestly. You can go into the services preferences here. It's going to go ahead and open up your system preferences window, and then you've got some keyboard shortcuts. So I guess you can do stuff via keyboard shortcuts. Under Edit, this is where you'd cut, copy, paste, undo, and redo. I don't know what you'd be using that for in FaceTime, though. Video, this is where you're going to be able to change your microphone. I currently have it set to the microphone I'm using right now, which is the Blue Snowball. And then you could, I think, if you had a different webcam in, you might be able to select a different webcam, but possibly not, since it's now called the FaceTime camera in all of the Macs. And then your standard window and help controls. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and call myself now from the iPhone 4, and we'll do a quick little demo of what this is going to look like. There's a big box on the screen, because that's all my contact information, and I have to blur a lot of that out. So real quick, there it is. There's my FaceTime. I'll click accept. Still have to be on Wi-Fi on both devices. Now I'm going to go ahead and mute the computer so we don't get an awful audio effect. Still takes a few seconds to connect. There goes that audio effect. But there it is. And let's turn it off on the iPhone as well. So right now we're on the front-facing camera on the iPhone. I'll stick the iPhone out. You can see what's to my sides over here. There's what's to that side, and actually here's what my setup looks like right now. There's the MacBook Pro and the microphone and the larger monitor. Now, like I can when talking to somebody on an iPhone or something like that, I can just switch cameras real quick, and now you have the rear-facing camera, which is also going to turn your video stuff like that. Notice my videos in the bottom left, just like the other devices, it can be moved around and flipped like that. So now that's in portrait. Flip that back, landscape. Really cool, really easy software to use, and it's only going to get better as camera technology improves, and hopefully someday it's available over 3G, which would be great. So I'll flip my camera back around, turn it this way, and there I am from up here. Sweet. So FaceTime for Mac, really cool. I've had a lot of chances to use it with a whole bunch of different really awesome people, Colt, Tony, and it's been a really fun experience. So definitely the future of how we're going to be communicating with people. It's $1 in the App Store. I recommend you try it out. At least go find the beta somewhere if that's still available. But until then, read up on your tech news on techinform.us. Follow me personally on twitter.com/JamesRSchultz, or follow Techinform, twitter.com/techinformus. And then we host live web shows every Tuesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Time on ustream.tv/techinformus. So I'll see you guys there or in tomorrow's, thank God it's finally Friday tomorrow, video. Bye-bye.